Okay, y'all. So today we're gonna talk about ghost and the difference between ghost and spirits, because a lot of people confuse the two. So I'm just gonna read a section out of the book for ghosts. The term spirit has also been commonly used for non-physical beings that were once human, i.e., ghost. Ghosts were once human. Spirits not only could be past humans, but probably not. And for this piece of shared technology marks a significant overlap in appearance and function. Some ghosts, like spirits, make themselves manifest primarily to the mind and imagination of the witness. It is not unknown for the ghost to take on some shape, sort, dreamlike, shifting from common to many spirits. And that's what makes it really hard, because ghosts can actually take on forms of other entities like spirits. And spirits can also take on forms like ghosts. Uh, Larvae, they can take on many common shifting and common things like spirits. Larvae and graveyard specters are also known to be confused. Not surprisingly, once they have, or surprisingly, since they have the tend to occur together. Sorry, I read like an asshole. So, when they talk about larvae, if you know about those, they're very short, small things that feed off energy to graveyard spirits that are spectrals. They're not ghosts. And a lot of people believe that when they see that, it's a ghost. It's not. And that's what it's talking about here. Is they actually normally show up together. And that's because of how they use energy and the locations usually. The best way to keep from confusing spirits and ghosts is look for evidence that the entity you are researching was once a living human being or is replaying haunting of some past event. Evidence of ritual magic has been practiced is a given an area. Could also be useful for evidence. It makes it more likely that spirits may be active there. And what it's talking about, if there's ritual magic, that's more likely being spirits and not ghosts, which gets confused a lot, especially when you start using old school ritual magic, Ouija boards, all that kind of stuff. A lot of ghosts are confused. You think it's a ghost, it's a spirit. To when it talks about the evidence between the two, the main one is trying to figure out if it's trying to replay something, if it's trying to go back to something. It's normally a ghost. They want to revert back to their living state or the family members they have from the living state. It always reverts back to them being human. As spirits usually go off on tangents on a lot of different shit. Hold on just a second. So let's talk about a couple different ghosts. A continuing apparition. The ghostly image of a person that appears to the living over an extended period of time. That's a key. Frequently appearing to more than one person, and is a type of a ghost. That is the one that comes to your house and multiple people see it and it's reliving or is trying to get family ties or is trying to relive something in the past or trying to find out about the family. That is a ghost. Crisis apparition. This is the one that a lot of people confuse about angels and spirits. The ghostly apparition of a person that appears to friends, relatives, or others when the person is undergoing a major crisis, such as an accident, a severe illness, or death. In many cases, a type of a ghost. There are actual spirits and specters that actually come in during that, but when you see that and it reminds you of a grandfather, grandmother, great grandfather, or somebody that actually hooks to you for a reason, usually it's a ghost, not a spirit. Then we have. Yes, I'm reading out of a book a couple times here. Uh, Transitional ghost. A ghost who appears to the living while still in process of his first death. This is a crisis apparition. So a lot of people go in and it's like, oh, we have a spirit here. It's not a spirit. It's a ghost if it's reliving its death all the time or right before his death or her death. That is a transitional ghost. There's many different types, and a lot of people confuse poltergeist because they see stuff move. Other spirits can do it. Ghosts can do it. It depends on the type of ghost and the energy around. And so a lot of people term poltergeist when it's not. Poltergeist usually only goes in the house and is not a ghost. It is a spirit. And it only hooks usually to one person in the family. So it happens more when that one person's in the family or in the house. Or if it leaves for a long period of time, it gets upset. It starts running around. A lot of different terms when it comes to ghosts and spirits and everything else. So I thought it'd be fun for you guys. Put down below if you have seen one, a ghost or a spirit, or you don't know which one it is, how you saw it, what it did, how you felt during it, what led up to it being there. All the information you can actually think of, put it in there, and I will try to actually put a label on it, whether it's a ghost, what kind of ghost it is, if it's a spirit, and what kind of spirit it is. I will try my best. I thought this would be a fun game for everybody, so please put it down below, and because there are so many different cousins when you go into spirits and ghosts, and how they get confused, and how they actually cross over at times. Very, very, it's a hard thing to actually put your finger on, especially when you're in the heat of the moment. So, game's on. Want to throw something down? I'll try to label it. Hope everybody's have a good one. Make sure you get out there, research, and most of all, be honest. And I'll catch you guys later.